Audio test. Audio test. Audio test. A little bit of a delay on Twitch, but not as bad as it seemed to have been last week. How's everyone doing? Hope you all had a fun day with the family. Spaceboy, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Good evening to you as well. I just put out the notification on Discord. I know this is just a really spontaneous stream here. I meant to do it a couple hours ago, but had some stuff pop up. So let me make sure this is pushed out. Greg, Merry Christmas to you as well. Chiops, hi. Voyager, did you see that Discord message? Always working when I stream, or yeah, you're always working when I stream, so that's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I figure, break it up, do some streams, random parts of the day. That's always good. Let different parts of the viewer base get in and involved with these streams. So I am multi-streaming here on both Twitch and YouTube. So I don't have the chat from both up on the stream window yet. I'm going to have to go through and get that configured. It's just the YouTube side showing right now. Alan, how's it going, man? Picard, you're casually surprised? Good. You were in the middle of committing war crimes? Oh no. Megla, to you as well. Yeah, I hope you all had a fun day with the family. Nice Merry Christmas. I'm in game. Let's run that mission. Oh yeah, you wanted to do a Guillotine Elite. Okay. Yeah, let's start off with the Guillotine Elite here. Let me hop in game here. Let me start my parser up. Dustin, how's it going? Can't stay long going to watch reruns of Terrible Megla. Bleb, how's it going? Okay, we're going to start off here with the Guillotine Elite. I promised Alan that I'd bring him in on one of these, so we got room for 3 more for Guillotine Elite. Please drop your @ handle in the chat if you want in. We're going to do this one as a private queue. Most of the runs we do tonight are just going to be just using the public queue system. But for this one, we'll start off with a private. Voyager, yeah, okay. One more. Bitchy, okay. There we go, we're full on this one. We'll be doing plenty more tonight, so don't worry if I miss you. And I'm going to be doing a couple of the larger, like, 10-player queues here, too, as we're able to try and get a few more in. Voyager, I don't even see you in game. There you are. By the way, while I'm here, I do want to remind all of you that Epic Games is doing regular giveaways every day throughout the winter sales they have going on. So right now, the free game that you can pick up over on Epic is The Outer Worlds. That's made by the people that made Fallout New Vegas. So it's like a space RPG type game. So if that's something you're interested in, you can pick that game up for free by just going over to Epic, clicking on it, and just checking out with it for free. Yeah, and you can get it for free. That's the best thing. It's got some good reviews out there, and it's hard to beat free. Okay, I'm gonna do Guillotine Elite. For the ship here, I haven't set up the La Serena that Nick gave me the other day. Again, thank you, Nick, for that. But I think, you know, let's go with the Temerian a bit more. I was enjoying that single cannon build on it. I did put up a solo infected with single cannons up on Twitter and also on the Discord for you guys to see. That was a really fun run. I did try a torpedo build on the Temerian, but the issue for me with tort builds is I'm a bit out of practice, and I just really like cannons right now. Okay, I'm gonna take us into this guillotine. So guillotine elite, here we go. Is the trait worth it off the Temerian? Yeah, it's a good trait, especially at like a budget level. Eastream, Merry Christmas to you as well. Avuz over in Twitch chat. How's it going? Sorry, there's a bit of a delay for me seeing some of the stuff over on Twitch, but I will eventually see it. The Temur? I unfortunately don't have that ship, but the Terran Eagle is similar. The Terran Eagle's really crazy right now. Started doing tort builds after watching some of Odinite's guides a few years ago. Yeah, tort builds can be really potent in the right environment, especially in, like, Elite. I don't like running them in normal or advanced, but in Elite difficulty content, they can work quite well. Got the 3-ship coupon pack, finished the T6 Federation tab and C-Store. Very nice. Last anniversary update happened. They had some issues around that time period. Valerie, I don't remember if I responded to you in Discord, but I did go through and get those things on SCM cleared up. Just reach out if there's anything else you need me to take care of there. And power levels, I best fix that. The one thing that sucks about the loadout system is going from like a tort build to like a do build, it doesn't save the power levels. Yeah, there was a bug that happened, Avuz, right around the anniversary event that did briefly make torpedo builds worse, but they got that fixed within a couple weeks. The 22, yeah, those wide arc cannons from the Lobby store, those can be equipped on any ship in the game. So those can even be equipped to ships that don't normally have the ability to run dual cannons. Yeah, it's always been that way for that. I forgot to start combat log. Greetings, King of Unpacking. Triz, love that. So Triz has an issue with like opening boxes in STO. He's a bit of a hoarder. So I got this game in a humble bundle called Unpacking, and I sent him the code for it. He was not very pleased about it. He was rather annoyed with me. We're doing the first phase too fast. It's where it caused him more stress. The compiler CSV build? I need to do a compiler build at all. I have been going through unlocking some of the like more science build focused traits on casual in the past couple of days. I have a full set of them one drain consoles that Darth has been going on about. I did get a set of them updated, but I think I need the trait from the T6 Recluse for that build. I don't think it's going to beat out like Isomax. I mean, Chell already like said that in the Discord, like it shouldn't beat out the Isomag builds we currently use, but it might be something interesting to try.
Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. Stitching anchor deployed.
Yeah, there's a lot of builds I want to get around to. If Cryptic does a Mud sale, like a Mud's bundle sale here with the winter sales that they got going on, I might pick up the Mud's carrier bundle. Give me that Recluse, Narcine, and Gem Dread on account wide unlock. Yeah, the compiler is legitimately a very good ship. Distant Night has shown that time and time again. Mud's Into Darkness Mega Bundle. I just got the pick 3 for that, so I got all the ships but the Vengeance, but that is such a good bundle. Arctic Knife, or Knight, how's it going?
Shield fully deployed. Stitching anchor. A force assimilator is attempting to escape. Stop it if you can.
I'll get the assimilator.
Stitching anchor 1 shield is fully energized.
Yeah, remember to focus the assimilators that pop up. If they get through, we fail. It's 5. I see Discord messages. Huh. There's a bit of a delay with me doing the multi-stream. Might be my internet. My internet, in theory, should be able to handle this, because in total between the YouTube stream is like 10 or 12 megs, and then the Twitch stream is another 6.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
And yes, Merry Christmas to you as well. Mastered it. I've been enjoying it. Honestly, the single cannon build on it has been working really well. The beam overload build that I put on it has been fine. The only build I haven't been happy with on it was a Tort build, to be honest. But I'm just sort of done with Tort builds right now. I think that's just down to me setting up so many of them in the past couple of years. Okay, now just focus these 2 pack cubes and we're good. I think there's one near 3. Things, how's it going? Fun, fun, fun? If they do a 75% mud sale, I'm picking up a few. Like any of them that I've been considering, I would pick up like immediately. We didn't get any snow. We didn't get. I mean, we had snow a couple weeks ago briefly, but it melted in like a day or 2. I feel that the YouTube is behind Twitch, so I'm muting that one lurking on here. Gotcha. There we go. Yeah, I've got the delay set as low as it goes on YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, we should see some new sales popping up tomorrow. I'm curious to see what, like, flash sales we see announced. I forgot to parse the entire thing, Alan, but I had you at 161. Let's see. For the Viridian Gorn trait, should I re-engineer for Plasma or for Cannon? I would go for Plasma, personally. If you're going to go fully into that Plasma setup, Dustin, I would go all the way. Yeah, what is the temp here? 35? I mean, the temp has come down a little bit. I don't feel that cold yet. Like, I've got my window open, but that's the two computers running just a lot of heat. Stargate, how's it going? Yeah, definitely no snow here. Yeah. Okay, let's do something that gets a few more engaged here. Let's do a crystalline catastrophe. So let's leave the TFO group and let's do a public queue crystalline catastrophe advanced. So Nukara. This is really nice for the fleet marks. So crystalline catastrophe advanced, public queue, and we already had a pop. We've got enough here that we could probably get a few of these going at the same time. Shouldn't have taken the Appalachia into an elite run. The Appalachia is fine. It's a perfectly capable platform. Ethan, Merry Christmas to you as well. Freedom units, yeah. How to use the right units around here. So, based on the run I did with Marion the other day, I think if I took in a better ship and set up a turret build on it, I think I could get a solo ISC done with the turret build. Using Maelstrom and the plasma stuff, of course, that's a huge part of it, but I think that might be an interesting meme to try out. Well, in STO, AoE's always going to win, right? Like, AoE is the dominant playstyle for content in this game. Aw, second place. Terrible. There's some fleet marks, at least. Watching Twitch but chatting on YouTube. Yeah, it seems that YouTube, or that Twitch is a little bit ahead of YouTube. Just a couple seconds. Distant Night, first place. Terrible. Ah, congrats. That build you have together on that compiler is nuts. Okay. We have a lot of people here. Let's do a binary circuit elite. This is a ground TFO. And it's pretty easy. It's competitive, gets you some cop marks. Your pro AoE preference is what lost us Wolf 359? Damn. Oof. Yeah, the Borg stuff on the ship I think looks really nice. It's not the most up-to-date textures in the game, but I think it looks cool. Just bought and installed Quake 4. Nice. Wildcrap Duster, how's it going? Hopping into STO to do your daily, then back to Baldur's Gate 3. Nice, Master Dude. I don't have that game yet, but everything I've seen shows that people are having a blast with it. Good gaming chair as a gift. Nice. I don't like the space competitive TFOs. They hurt my immersion. They're too hard for a casual player like myself. I have a lot of games to go through. I don't know when I'm going to get even started on some of them, but I really want to go through the Alan Wake games. Yeah, you're casual and I'm free to play. Pelid, Megla, soon. I've literally got them sitting there and just like stuff happened. Otherwise, that video would have been done in November. Remedy games are all amazing indeed. Binary Circuit is just a maze. One person stands at each console and spams the interact to expose the next part of the maze for the team. And it's literally it's just a race of what side can get done first.
Training simulation initiated. Begin.
We need another person over here.
The blue team beat the first challenge. The blue team beat the second challenge.
Already? Wow. Okay, blue team is just trashing us here. There's ways to cheese across this from one side to the other. Dan, Merry Christmas to you as well. I know. The skill issue. What can I say? I'm a casual player.
The blue team beat the third challenge.
Really? You're just getting destroyed here. They're going to be done before we're done with the third room. I'm dead. Let's peak casual gameplay here. One side has to be yellow, the other blue.
Train.
The other team already beat us. That was... It happens. We got marks at least. Not many, though. Casually elite, yeah. I'm a casual player. It's in the name. Casual.
One of your tunnel segments has been...
Yeah, we got slammed there. Minor instabilities elite? Yeah, let's do one. So public queue, minor instabilities elite. Let's go. Got second out of second. Nice. Special adaptive bomb squad, oh no. 19 out of 20, one more day. It happens. Billy, how's it going? $3 a.m.? Is that all?
Greetings. Welcome to the Federation Mining Camp. We've been working.
Yeah, I basically did all the Christmas stuff last night. Axel, how's it going? D. Wilson, Merry Christmas to you as well. Rob, how's it going, man? I never came back last night? I'm sorry.
Attacking from the south.
I just got nuked. Hopefully what I had put out there should have cleared them out. Like I've said, I'm a casual player here. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Axel. Bought out the event on PC because you got sick. I know how it is. That's sometimes that is the only option you have.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
Does anyone do the Defara team missions anymore? Pretty much no. I think you'd have to go into like zone chat there to even really have a chance. But I can't recall like actively seeing people go out and, you know, do them in several years. She's having some issues. She's still having a lot of issues with her leg. She's back home now. So just trying to help her out, but it's a bit rough. She's got some issues with that left leg that are just causing her a great deal of pain.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
See, this is not a pro ground setup. I don't even know what I died to there. Okay. Nick, how's it going?
Romulans are attacking from the west.
I'm using the Magellan staff. It's a very overpowered ground weapon that Cryptic put into the game. That's sarcasm.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
See, all I know how to do on ground is play Spall with Obelisk. Hit a couple abilities. Just not really a ground player.
Romulans are attacking from the west.
I swapped off of this the weapons though. Let's see. Checks cannon on. Nah, I don't think I ever got the Nicole stuff on this character.
The Romulans have opened.
Oh no, Voyager, it's asking a lot. Yeah, ground stuff in this game. I don't play Star Trek Online to play ground. That's basically the way that I look at it. This is minor instability elite. Yeah, ball lightning's nice. Base is how you fly to each ground map. Oof. I don't know how to feel about that. Martin's not going to be able to make it tonight. Oh, good. Hope Martin is having a nice holiday break as well.
But I need to shut down some sub-consoles first.
Ground is a part of the game where I'm not even gonna act like I'm much good at it. I'm a very casual player here at this stuff. I just spam buttons. Nick, you're over on Twitch as well? Just looking at your records on SCM.
I shut down the sub-console.
Yeah, I'm a little bit slow reading the Twitch side of things.
The trail is partially shut down. But I need to shut down another sub-console. Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
They're still spawning back here. Yeah. That new cool two-piece with the shield and the rifle. I need to just go through and get it done on this character.
I shut down the sub-console.
They're back down there.
The drill is nearly shut down. One more sub-console should do it.
See you, Voyager.
Protect me while I shut down this sub-console.
Well, Voyager, you can state your opinion and DM to me. You don't have to give me a public response there. I think a private response would be best.
That should do it. The drill is now fully shut down.
There we go. The peak casual gameplay right there. Oh no. Megala's trolling. Megala is trolling. Oof, I'm sorry to hear. See, peak casual gameplay. 800 DPS. Very casual. George, how's it going? Wow. Terrible Voyager. Okay. There is no raffle. It is all fake news. Terrible. Do some more space stuff. Let's see here. Op Wolf only has normal difficulty though, Voyager. Solo Corfez. Not with this ship. Need AoE for that. No raffle, only waffles. Let's do Space Q here. This is a very difficult one to do. Infected. Infected, the Conduit Elite. Public queue. See how it goes. I'm scared. That literally went instantly. The moment I hit it, it went.
Mission is great. Begin by destroying the nanite generators. Then
Makes you want lemon lime. I just hope to wake up tomorrow and see that there's like a really nice mud sale. That's what I want. If anyone from Cryptic is listening, mud sale.
the nanite trench. The nanite probe will repair the trench. Stop them.
Let's just slow move over to the other side.
The probe is closing in on the trench. Destroy it.
About 800. How do I like the new ship? What's the best loadout? I think whatever you go with on it, you're gonna have a good time. Like, it'll do fine with beam overload. It'll do fine with single cannons, with cannon scatter volley. It'll do fine with torps. Like, it's pretty versatile. Whatever your play style is, I think you'll find a way to make it fit. But yeah, I mean, for a free ship, it's pretty impressive. Like, it's not as good as like the Hesperian was, but it's still a very capable ship. Yeah, the lithium mining is rough. Wish they gave it the Battlecruiser Mastery, honestly. Yeah, that'd been nice. Best served cold elite scares me. Instant night. I only know infected. Infected and Hive. Those are the only two queues in the game that I'm aware of. The Valkyrie fighters? Yeah, the Valkyrie fighters are good, yeah. Dumb automod stopping that first post. Let me post it. Intriguing. Merry Christmas to you as well. Here we go. Governor Gauntlet Elite. I don't have any crowd control. But if it's what you guys want, I'll swap to my solo setup. Let's make it a thing. Journer Gauntlet Elite. Public queue. Let's suffer. Nick, the last time I did a breach on stream, it like glitched out. And I had to take a 30-minute lever penalty. BC8470, how's it going? That's just normal for me. I use the standalone launcher, so I'm used to that. 30 minutes, terrible, Nick. Terrible. Have I been into the chicken? Doesn't ring a bell. I don't really go out to a lot of restaurants. And if it is a restaurant, that it needs to be like on the west side of Des Moines, so something like probably around the Jordan Creek Parkway area where the big mall is. I know there's a new chicken place around there, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but I have not been to it.
We don't have a lot of time, so I'll make this.
Did have some bebops a couple weeks ago, but that's about it. Indeed. They should. Terrible. I am not in a proper build for this, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe we get Vodwar. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I haven't been to it.
Enemy ships detected. They're on an intercept.
Yeah, everything in first wave here is... Yes. There were enemies there.
Parts are ready. Scan. The parts are ready.
The Voth. Any video news? I haven't had time to work on videos. I wanted to have a legendary like buyer's guide or tier list out by today, but just been busy. I've with family stuff going on. Christmas just did not have the time I thought I was going to have. I haven't seen any of that Wild Cryptos too. It is Christmas, that's true.
Picking up multiple enemy signals on sensors. Get ready.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Science build 0P. I haven't even been to the Capitol building. Yeah, I mean, if you think that Des Moines is boring, there's... The other parts of Iowa don't really got anything going on. Like Eastern Iowa, You know, there's a couple caves by Makokata. There's the Mississippi River, so you can watch the boats go through the locking dams, but not the most active state. There's cornfields. You like watching corn? Gale force winds and freezing rain? Yes. The weather can be a bit all over the place. Manually adjust view with every loaded screen. Let's spawn the next group over there too. Yeah, set up the plasma build. Plasma, like, in elite content, plasma is so far ahead of phaser, disruptor, or anything else right now when it comes to energy weapons, it's ridiculous. Like, that dot just does so much damage. Like, I haven't went out of my way to, like, set up a phaser or disruptor build in a while now. Like, if I've set up a new build, it's usually just plasma. Thank you, Alan. Like, the only issue with the Gorn stuff is the cost, but if you have the ability to get it, it is just crazy. Whoops, red misfired. Yeah, I mean, if I was doing like an energy weapon tier list right now, it would, you know, it'd be S tier would be plasma if you're doing elite, phaser, disruptor for advanced, and then everything else would be like just right below that. In general, people really underestimate the other damage types like Polaron, Tetron, AP. Like, all of those are perfectly capable. Like, the only thing you're missing is the Terran. And if you really are that worried about it, you could just run like a plus cannon or plus beam setup and run them anyways. Yeah, I mean, Tetrion's fine. You can run a rainbow build. All of the stuff about rainbow builds being fine is really old. It's basically like if you're a brand new player, focus on one damage type. You know, if you're just trying to get a new player to follow some information and to improve early on, focusing one damage type, that's ideal. But when you're a bit more into the game, when you have access to some of the really nice gear, like
Picking up the
plus
enemy
beam or
flagship.
plus cannon isomags or consoles, like you can make a rainbow build perfectly fine. You can do a million DPS with a full rainbow build. Like people really overestimate the advantage that like Phase or Disruptor have. Plasma legitimately has an advantage in Elite, but outside of Elite, anything works. Brian, Merry Christmas to you and your fleet as well. Oh, I'm dead here. I thought that feedback pulse was gonna get me. Yeah. Oh, spatial charge. I just have my gem bug ship set up with a rainbow setup.
Generator count at 75%.
This knight is just sitting there on beta and just holding them all back, and both sides are like falling a bit. EPG builds really dominate in here. Oh, we just had a bunch of deaths at the same time. Yeah, EPG builds really crazy. The bosses need to be taken out, but at the same time, need to take out the smaller enemies that are really chunking at the base.
Generator output 75%.
Just another 30 seconds and we're good. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, EPG builds just dominate here.
You did it! Enemy fleets disengaged.
Yep. Good job, everyone. There's the Driller Gauntlet Elite done.
Looks like the assault is over.
It is easiest lane, don't have to move.
We'll continue to bring the colony's defenses online.
There we go. We got it. Dyson Destroyer with full Protonic Puller on stuff is fun. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options in this game. That's one of the great things about it is there's so many different ways to play. If you want to mess around with a full turret build on, you know, a cruiser, you can do that. You want to put a science build on an escort, you can do that. You want to make an escort a tank, you can do that. There's so many different ways to play this game that's one of the strongest points for it. It's just that unfortunately, a lot of the things, the pieces to really mess around with some builds, you know, can end up being locked behind lockbox, promo ships, not the most accessible. But you can still get a lot done with just C-Store stuff. Yeah. I have an injury on my ship. Let's go take care of that. Sleep. Merry Christmas to you as well. How important is being attack captain to endgame? You can make any class work. Any career can be perfectly viable and absolutely dumpster any content this game has. If you are looking to like really min-max top tables, then, you know, tack would be the optimal way. But you can literally do anything in the game on an engineer or on a science captain. Are there any good videos for the basics of science builds? I think you're going to have a lot more success there, Jonathan, looking at write-ups from like the folks over at STO Better, some of the write-ups on the STO Builds Discord or subreddit. I think looking at the write-ups is going to be more beneficial. Most of the top science players in the game don't necessarily have YouTube channels. So I think if you're looking to even get into the basics, the written guides out there from like STO Better especially are going to be of the most benefit to you. Let me get a link for that stuff in chat. So exotic basics, yeah, they even have like an exotic basics right up here, so I'll put this in chat. Yeah, AJ's active on the builds Discord. Take my science tunes to full tack mastery and combine the sensor scan debuff and focus frenzy buff. That's just me. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay. I need to repair this ship here. But yeah, the written guides are really good. Let's see. Let's pull out a different ship now. What do I want to hop into? I'm thinking, what is something I haven't been in for a little bit? I know, Distant Night, you want me to use the compiler. I know. Speaking of, I need some more T6X2 upgrades. Let's do that first. Viper 1, how's it going? I am going to rip open some Phoenix packs here because the Phoenix event is still alive. And as I've discussed in prior videos and streams, the Phoenix event is the best way to get those X2 upgrades. So I'm going to rip open, let's for right now just do 1,400. So 14 bucks worth of Zen, see what I get. So 170 Phoenix packs here. And a reminder, it's 5 ultra rares, 20 very rares, or 100 rares that can be converted to the T6X upgrade tokens. And I only convert the ultra rares and sometimes the very rares. There's one ultra rare. Two, I'm getting screwed over here. Yeah, there's a Phoenix event going on right now, so I'd recommend you take advantage of it. I'm just waiting to see that I get like an epic token or something. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. This crit probability playing to... No, it's all random. Oh no, Megla. I got 1 epic, 23 ultra rare, 86 rare, and then 60 very rare. So if I have any ultra rares still in the bank, I have 2. Perfect. I do also have some very rares, so I'm going to save the rares to convert to the Phoenix upgrade tokens. But I do want to get these other ones converted, so that's another 5 from the ultra rares. And then from the very rares, that's going to be another 5. There we go. So that's another 10 of the ship upgrades, taking me up to 34. I have 12 epics from the entire time that I've opened Phoenix tokens, but I have no use for them. That's what sucks. Is that I have all of those event ships from playing back in the day. Cryptic doesn't have anything in there for people that already have those event ships, other than the option to down convert to an ultra rare, which is just terrible, terrible value. Keldon out of mothballs and upgraded and updated it. Ouch. 46. Nice Stargate. Play counterpoint. God of Rage, you want me to do a counterpoint? Let's see here. What ship should I bring for a counterpoint? A jellyfish for counterpoint and just sit in the middle? No, people hate that. Dude, every time I pull out the jellyfish and just activate the mode, I literally lose viewers. People don't like it. People do not like it at all. I don't have the NX set up on this character, unfortunately. I need to. I need to get it set up. I mean, I've got the Durgath set up, Nick, but it's... You're all in Discord. Nick, Rob, and Cables are all sitting in the Discord right now saying Spencer needs to be running an EntJ with Slime Devils. Well, I don't have the EntJ on this character, but I do have a Durgath, which is the KDF version. Oh, that's true, Distant Night. There we go. Counterpoint elite. Here we go. Now that top fleet player is not in a great position right now. That character is so underdeveloped. Just got your first epic token? Congrats. Romulan. The Romulan version also has the ability to run the Romulan drone ship pets, which is really nice. Hold on. Terrible. I got out before Nick could say anything. Other than uh-oh. Honestly, Nick, I have no idea. I didn't actually look at the... What build do I have on this here? Thoughts on the legendary border ski trait? For a big ship like this, it's fine. Why do I have that here? It's because I don't have another... It's gotta be because I don't have a 4th turret. So I probably just slapped on that Omnibeam and thought to myself, I'll grab the 4th turret at some point. What's a good ship to get with the epic token? What are you looking for? I mean, the Domino from the Bajoran ship is good. Cold-Hearted from some of the others is fine. My build on this ship is absolute garbage. My keybinds. What are my keybinds here? I think it was more of not expecting to run the ship again anytime soon. You know what it is? I decided to be off meta. Big brain. I slapped an Omni on it so I could say it's off meta. Wait. Phaser's technically not meta right now. Can I say that phaser builds are off meta? Is that an option? Can I make some like clickbait content saying it's off meta and it just be like a normal phaser build? Because technically that's true. If you're doing advanced and you're like pushing min-max ISA numbers, you're on Disruptor. You're doing elite, you're on Plasma. I just got feedback pulsed. What's my drink of choice? A big beer mug full of coffee. We gotta close them portals. I gotta run over there. You guys had me bring out like the biggest ship, one of the biggest ships to do this. I just missed that portal. Coffee mug of vodka. Oh, and the portal opens up the moment I go away from it. The timing. Next, do vault in this? This build sucks. You know the Borg assemblator is bigger than this, right? If you guys want me in a big ship, I should swap over to the Borg assemblator. Well, the DPS channels generally don't have much activity anymore anyways, so... I don't know if you saw what I put in Prime, but 10K is going to be shut down. Leaded or unleaded. All the caffeine possible. I have a Vengeance on this character now, I believe. I haven't set it up, though. But that, like, the Vengeance is legitimately a good isomag platform. Personally, I just want to die to feedback pulse. That's why I'm shooting this enemy. Why I play STO. I should do a stream here sometime before the end of the year, just going through, setting up some of the ships that are frequently requested. I know I mentioned earlier, I know Darth Dragonborn, if he's around, been asking for me to set up a build with them consoles.
Yes. Look.
Like Chell said, I don't expect them to do as well as the Isomags, but... Lord Etrices, Prosties, thank you for stopping by and have a Merry Christmas.
To the Terran Empire.
I can't English when they do names right now.
Lower your defenses. And surrender.
So the Breen, was it like Plush? Is it Plush Troll or something? The like Raider, the Breen Raider has a trait called Cold Hearted, and it's a really good debuff trait. Very strong debuff to have in a team environment. Like if you're doing a high-end run, you usually want to have at least one person with Cold Hearted in there, with a coordinated team, that is.
And the Terran Empire.
Remember to take over assault teams from BS9 to Terrak Nor. Yeah. Like on my Temerian build, I was running Dual Ox to bat, and I did have Cold Hearted on.
You are fools to oppose. Make prepared.
No, I need to stay close, Distant Knight. I am doing my part here. I'm a team player. I'm going back and forth, carrying over as many of these assault teams as I can. My ship is going as fast as it possibly can.
Terrak Nor has been disabled.
No, I mean, there's... For most situations, you know, the more debuff you can get, the better. There does become a point where having more debuff, you know, that there could be some diminishing returns, but ultimately, like, generally, you want to have as much debuff as you can. But, like, in a high-end environment, the DPS player, like, there should be enough debuff from the team. You shouldn't need, like, the DPS player to necessarily have a ton of debuff. So, I mean, I'd run all of them. Cold Hearted, Sad, Attack Fire, and Beta. Especially in Pugs. I like... It's more immersive, Distant Knight. It's very immersive, okay? Nice. Yeah, Dan, the Phoenix event is amazing for it. Oh, I died. The moment I started shooting my weapons, I died. See, this is This is why I was going with the pacifist play of not shooting my weapons. They were just ignoring me. What's everyone's favorite pick while STO's in shard maintenance? I usually just go and get like my warships dailies done, or I'm busy with other things. We got 15. So, I mean, we could just shoot, but if you want a ton of marks from this, you just keep going back and forth, taking over assault creeps. But I mean, we can just focus on, you know, shooting all the enemies here now. All the enemies that are already dead. Yeah, I could do a New Year's Eve stream. I could probably do something like that. I'm not very happy with this ship right now. I set this build up a while back. I mean, it works fine, but it is just not optimal for how things currently are. It's also very, very unpowered. Unnecessarity, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Plasma Durgath? I mean, plasma anything, right? I only know how to use plasma nowadays. I secretly just want to get as many damages as possible on my ship. $300 open, 30 full or ultra, no epic. The epic drop rate sucks. Like, Nick, at one point you opened like 1,500 and didn't get any, right? I literally don't do any of the stuff on the winter map. I'm very boring in that regard. It's just that the map is the same as it's been for a very long time, so it's really hard to care about. We're up to 3 damages on the ship.
We're reading an energy surge.
I want more. Yeah. I'm up to 12 now. It's rough. Do I have a meta build for T1? For a tier 1 ship? Not really. I don't... At this point, the tier 1 ships don't even see a ton of use because you can now use a tier 6, like, right off the bat. I mean, but people have done, like, tier 1, tier 2 builds in the past and, you know, done, like, over 100k DPS with them in a coordinated environment, but for general gameplay, I don't think you're going to get much out of one. There we go. Oh, I see I got a Vex alert. Ah, there we go. There's Counterpoint Elite, a queue that I am not personally the biggest fan of. Massively in DPS, yeah. Well, that's EPG builds. EPG in an environment like that, an EPG science type build is just really crazy. Like EPG builds just are nuts when there's a lot of enemies like that. One more Winter Daily and you got the ship. Very nice. Merry Christmas to you as well, Eric. We're gonna swap ships here. We're gonna go to one that has a build on it from the past couple months. Let's see. You know, I haven't used the Strike much. I think I put a Polaron build on it, but if I put Plasma on it, I'd get a lot more out of it. Jellyfish? You want to see Jellyfish gameplay. You want to see Jellyfish gameplay. Distant Night. Turn the sound off. I don't want to hear that thing. Don't worry. Let's do another Infected. Infected the Conduit Elite. See how it goes. I haven't run this ship and Infected in a while. Bringing out the Shrike. A lot of people were hyped up about the Shrike, but as I sort of figured, like it was a ship where people used it for a couple days and then forgot about it. Can I get a Christmas terrible for using my legendary ambassador as my daily instead of a Hydra? Terrible. Is that good enough for you? Pure side temp ball flat with by the book, yeah. The Vern builds are always just nuts. The Shrike is a promo ship that dropped into the game about a month or so back on PC. And thank you, Dave Man. Yeah, hopefully she's been having a rough time with that leg so far. Oh, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I think people overestimated its capabilities and impact. I like it's a good ship, but it hasn't really replaced anything, you know?
Scanning the nanite trench. Got it. If something's activated.
Like, I'm not going to recommend this for a do build over, like, the legendary Avenger or Galkino or Inkward, you know, or the VOD Jug. Like, it's a good platform, but those other platforms are still better than it. This is a really rough run for me. I mean, it's a really good ship. Don't get me wrong, but I guess the way to put it is it just doesn't replace anything. Yeah, like if you're doing top of the, really high-end energy weapons, like builds for like advanced early content, you're not going with the Shrike over a Vavlar Juggernaut, a Delkina, or even like the Legendary Avenger. Like all of those platforms for an AoE like CSV build, they're going to perform better on those other ships. For surgical strikes, the Shrike is really good. That's where it really is specialized, I would say, is like a surgical strike single target build. It's going to do better than the other platforms for that, but AoE is king. That's the issue with STO. Steven, how's it going? Cerritos just whizzing on by. 642. Oof. Had a higher number of the Temerian. Yeah. I used it for a bit before switching back to the Delkina. Yeah. The Delkina is just one of those ships where it's just, man, it is going to take a long time for them to introduce something that actually beats out the Delkina. Universal Endeavor on Elite. Let me swap ships. Let's go over. I'm talking about the Delkina. Let me swap over to it. My bias is towards like cannon scatter volley and the ships that can most effectively use it. The Shrike can do amazingly well, but these other platforms just have that little bit of an edge. Delkina also happens to have experimental weapon, which also really helps. Okay, let's do. Go. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a Kittimer Vortex Elite here. This is the current Universal Endeavor, so let's knock it out. Yeah, the Norway is very good. The Norway is, like I think I said when I did the initial breakdown or review for it, like it's the budget Delkina.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits in this system, along with a stable spatial rift, which is emitting chronoton particles.
Yeah, it's a great platform. Yeah, it is getting a bit late though, so this is going to be the final TFO for tonight, unfortunately. This was a random stream, so it is now 10 p.m. I'd like to try and get to sleep at a reasonable time tonight. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone here as well. Just 5 a.m. Let's save my Maelstrom for the side.
Drones are headed for the time vortex. Stop them!
Oh, they died first. Ah, good. Got me just as I was about to get it. Neil Thomas, how's it going? The Connie 3, the Connie 3, it's not the most amazing ship ever, but it is a good cruiser. Like, if it could run dual cannons, dual heavies, it'd be in a much better state, but it's more of a beam focused ship. It does have really good beams on it. The narrow phasers on it are legitimately really good. How far away is this one from being dead? Almost there. If you ain't dying, then you ain't trying. Yeah, I don't have the most survivability focused setup on. I have loadouts that are a bit more survivable, but this isn't one of them. There we go. Good job, everyone. Okay, that's going to be it for today for me. Is distributed targeting something still up on the buff powers list? Yeah, if you have like an extra ensign tack slot, distributed targeting usually is one of the better options to put in it. After like Chemocide and like a dummy beam overload for like a CSV build. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. If there's any new sales announcements tomorrow, I'll make sure to get a video out. But otherwise, next video will be out sometime next couple days if there is no announcement. Okay, thank you all for tuning in. See you guys around.